मान्यवरांच्या स्वागतासाठी महाविद्यालयातील विद्यार्थिनी सादर करत आहेत गणेश वंदना। सर्व मान्यवरांच्या स्वागतासाठी महाविद्यालयातील विद्यार्थिनी सादर करत आहेत गणेश वंदना।
शुभनयना करुणामय गौरी घर श्री वरद विनायक ओंकार गणपती ओंकार गणपती अधिपती सुखपती छंदपती गंधपती लीन निरंतर सूर निरागस गणपती सूर निरागस बालक सुमधुर हासे भावत से वाहो ओंकार गणपती अधिपती सुखपती छंदपती गंधपती सुरपती लीन निरंतर लीन निरंतर हो सूर निरागस
जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूट सेकंड नॅशनल लेवल जाधवर मूट कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशनच्या या समारोप सत्रासाठी या कार्यक्रमाची सुरुवात आपण राष्ट्रगीत, महाराष्ट्रगीत आणि संस्थागीत याने करणार आहोत.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंग. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग. तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे. गाहे तव जय गाथा. जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. भीतीन आम्हा तुझी मुळी गडगडणाऱ्या नभा. आसमानाच्या सुलतानीला जबाब देती जिभा. सह्याद्रीचा शिव गर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा. दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा. आर्याच्या दिवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी. ओलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव घेणी. दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला किडळाच्या घामाने भिजला. देश गौरवासाठी झिजला. दिल्लीचेही रक्त राखतो महाराष्ट्र माझा. जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गरजा महाराष्ट्र माझा.
शिक्षणाचा दीप घेऊनी अंधारात चालतो. विचारांना दिशा देऊनी संस्कार जपतो. वेदना ही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा. समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. वेदना ही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा. समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा. बलबुद्धी सद्विचारासाठी शिक्षणाची साथ. घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात. उज्ज्वल नवा हात. जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था. जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था. विद्या ददाति विनयम्. विनयाद्याति पात्रताम्. पात्रत्वा धनमाप्नोति. धनाधर्मं तत्र सुखम्. श्रमाची ओळख यशाला खरी वाटही कर्तृत्वाने मिळते भविष्याला साथही श्रमाची ओळख यशाला खरी वाटही कर्तृत्वाने मिळते भविष्याला साथही माणुसकीचा आवाज विज्ञानाची साथ घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात वेदना ही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा वेदना ही माणसात एकतेचा श्वास हा समतेच्या वाटेवरी कायमचा विश्वास हा बलबुद्धी सद्विचारासाठी शिक्षणाची साथ घडवितो समाजाला उज्ज्वल नवा हात उज्ज्वल नवा हात जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था जाधवर 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 शिक्षण संस्था
धन्यवाद. जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूट सेकंड नॅशनल लेवल जाधवर मूट कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशनच्या या समारोप सत्रासाठी मंचावरती उपस्थित चीफ गेस्ट म्हणून सन्माननीय जस्टिस उज्ज्वल भुयानसाहेब जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया न्यू दिल्ली यांचं जोरदार टाळ्यांनी आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित सन्माननीय जस्टिस श्रीराम मोडक सर जज बॉम्बे हायकोर्ट मुंबई यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्यांनी आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित सन्माननीय महेंद्र महाजन सर प्रिन्सिपल डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज अँड सेशन जज पुणे यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित सन्माननीय श्याम रुक्मे सर प्रिन्सिपल जज फॅमिली कोर्ट पुणे यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर पराग काळकर सर प्रो व्हाईस चान्सलर सावित्रीबाई फुले पुणे विद्यापीठ पुणे यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित डॉक्टर आवाड सर यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित संस्थेचे संस्थापक अध्यक्ष प्राचार्य डॉक्टर सुधाकरराव जाधवर सर यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने आपण स्वागत करूयात. मंचावरती उपस्थित ज्यांनी या कार्यक्रमाचं आयोजन आणि नियोजन केले असे संस्थेचे उपाध्यक्ष ॲडव्होकेट शार्दूलराव जाधवर सर यांचंही जोरदार टाळ्याने आपण स्वागत करूयात. आजच्या या कार्यक्रमाचा प्रास्ताविक करण्यासाठी मी संस्थेचे उपाध्यक्ष ॲडव्होकेट शार्दूलराव जाधवर सर यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी या कार्यक्रमाचं प्रास्ताविक करावं.
निश्चयाचा महामेरू बहुत जणांचे आधारू अखंड स्थितीचा निर्धारू श्रीमंत योगी यशवंत कीर्तिवंत ज्ञानवंत पुण्यवंत वर्धवंत सामर्थ्यवंत जाणता राजा या भूमंडळाचे ठाई धर्मरक्षायचा नाही महाराष्ट्र धर्म राहिला काही तुम्हा कारण. सर्वप्रथम छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजांच्या पावन स्मृतीला मी अभिवादन करतो. आजच्या या दुसऱ्या जाधवर नॅशनल मूटकोट कॉम्पिटिशनसाठी मंचावरती उपस्थित आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे अध्यक्ष माननीय श्री ऑनरेबल जस्टिस उज्ज्वल भुयान साहेब जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया, आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख अतिथी माननीय श्री जस्टिस श्रीराम मोडक साहेब ज्यांच्या करकमलांच्याद्वारे हा कार्यक्रम त्या ठिकाणी पार पडतोय असे माननीय श्री महेंद्र महाजन साहेब प्रिन्सिपल डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज अँड सेशन जज पुणे, मंचावरती उपस्थित माननीय श्री श्याम रुक्मे साहेब प्रिन्सिपल जज फॅमिली कोर्ट पुणे, मंचावरती उपस्थित प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर पराग काळकर सर प्रो व्हाईस चान्सलर सावित्रीबाई फुले पुणे युनिव्हर्सिटी पुणे, मंचावरती उपस्थित आमचं दैवत प्राचार्य डॉक्टर सुधाकरराव जाधवर सर आणि उपस्थित माझ्या सर्व मित्रबंधू आणि भगिनीनो. रिस्पेक्टेड ऑनरेबल जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया, रिस्पेक्टेड ऑनरेबल जज ऑफ बॉम्बे हायकोर्ट, ऑनर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट जजेस, डिस्टिंग्विश्ड मेंबर ऑफ द ज्युडिशरी, learned senior advocates, eminent academician, respected judge on the dais, faculty members, dear participants, students, ladies and gentlemen, a warm, very good afternoon to all of you. It is a matter of immense honor and deep pride for me to stand before the distinguished gathering on the occasion of the valedictory ceremony of our national level moot court competition, along with the judgment writing competition and prize distribution ceremony. Today is not merely the conclusion of an academic event. It is a celebration of legal thoughts, disciplined efforts, intellectual excellence, and the spirit of justice. For our institution, this occasion carries special significance because it reflects the values that we strongly believe in: quality education, practical legal learning, and the development of responsible future professionals. The gracious presence of such highly respected judicial dignitaries on this stage gives extraordinary dignity to this program. The presence of Honorable Judge from Supreme Court, Bombay High Court and District Judiciary transformed this event from an academic gathering into a memorable institutional milestone. For our student, this is not only an opportunity to attend a prestigious event, it is a rare privilege to witness closely the wisdom, discipline and responsibility that defines the highest traditions of law and justice in our country. On behalf of our institution, I extend my heartfelt welcome and sincere gratitude to all our honored guests for blessing this occasion with your valuable presence. Your presence today inspires our students, strengthens our faculty, and encourages our institution to continue pursuing excellence in legal education. A moot court competition is much more than a contest of argument. It is one of the strongest methods through which student begins to understand the practical life of law. Inside classroom, students study the legal principle, constitutional provisions and judicial decisions, but through moot court, they begin to understand how law is applied through reasoning, analysis, discipline and advocacy. Students learn how to examine facts carefully. They learn how to identify legal issues. They learn how to prepare arguments based on the law and precedents. And most importantly, they learn how to represent and present those arguments with confidence and responsibility. Law is not about speaking. Law is not about speaking with clarity. Law is about choosing words carefully. Because in legal practice, every word carries meaning. Sometimes one sentence changes the strength of an argument. Sometimes one interpretation changes the direction of justice. This seriousness begins through platform like moot court. When students stand before a bench, even in a simulated courtroom, they begin understanding the culture of legal responsibility. They realize the legal perception requires patience. They understand that the confidence comes from knowledge, and they learn that the true advocacy is not loudness but balance and logic. A strong legal argument is never that one that sounds difficult. A strong legal argument is one that is exact, clear and legally sound. That discipline is what this competition teaches. Along with oral advocacy, today judgment writing competition deserves equal appreciation because judgment writing develops a different dimension of legal thoughts. A lawyer argues from one side, but judge must think from every side. A judgment requires fairness, it requires patience, it requires clarity, and above all, it requires reason. The judgment is not only a decision, it is a structured explanation of how law reaches justice. Students who participate in judgment writing began to understand that the legal thinking must move carefully from facts to issues, from issues to reasoning, and finally to conclusion. This develops maturity of thought. It teaches students that the writing in law is important as speaking in law. A well-written judgment reflects not only knowledge but also balance of mind. This exercise prepares students from the large responsibility of professional legal life. Our nation, India, has one of the most respected constitutional system in world. In Constitution of India is not only a legal document, it is a moral foundation of our democracy. It protects liberty, it protects equality, it protects dignity, and it creates the framework through which justice reaches society. As Bodhisattva Mahamana Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar reminds us, constitutional value remains alive only when institutions and citizens remain committed to them. The commitment begins through education, because before one becomes a lawyer, judge, or legal scholar, one must become a student of constitutional responsibility. That is why Educational Institute carries a very important duty. At our college, we strongly believe that education must go beyond the examination. Academic performance is important, but the practical confidence is equally important. Knowledge is important, but the character is equally important. A true educational institution is not measured by its infrastructure, it is measured by the seriousness of opportunities it creates for the students. That is why we continuously focus on the academic platform that develop confidence, discipline, and professional maturity. This national competition reflects that vision. To all the participants who have traveled from the different institution and different part of the country, I extend my sincere appreciation. Your presence gives this event a true national character. You bring different legal approaches, different methods of argument, and different academic strength. This diversity enriches learning from everyone. Whether one receives a prize today or not, every participant has already gained something valuable. Every memorial prepared, every legal issue researched, every argument presented, every question answered before judges, all these experiences become a part of your professional growth. Competition do not only produce winners, they produce stronger minds. Sometimes victory teaches the confidence, sometimes challenges teaches depth. Both are equally valuable. To all young minds present here, I wish to share one important thought. In law, knowledge is essential, but the knowledge alone is never enough. Integrity is equally necessary. A brilliant legal mind without ethics cannot fully serve the justice. The legal profession stands on trust. Court represent public faith, and every future legal professional must understand that the law earns its highest respect when the knowledge is gained by the fairness and responsibility. That is the true strength of the legal education. To our respected judicial guests, we remain deeply grateful for students who observes today and themselves a lesson. Book provides principle, but the experience gives the wisdom. Your guidance creates lasting inspiration. For our institution, your presence strengthens our academic vision. For our students, it creates aspiration. I also sincerely appreciate our faculty members, organizing committee, and student volunteers. A national event of this level demands planning, discipline, teamwork, and dedication. Their hard work has made today this event possible. As we move now towards the prize distribution ceremony, let us remember that the award represents more than an achievement. They represent preparation, they represent continuous efforts, they represent discipline under the challenges. Every award presented today here symbolizes the commitment. To the winner, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. May today recognize, inspire every greater success in your future. To all participants, continue your journey with confidence, because excellence in law is built over time through continuous learning. May our students not only become successful professionals, but also become responsible guardians of justice. May education remains connected with values, may law remain connected with humanity, and may every young mind present here carry forward the spirit of fairness, constitutional respect, and professional dignity. मी आज मंचावरती उपस्थित असलेल्या मोडक साहेबांचे सर मला सांगताना फार आनंद वाटतो की या कॉलेजचं वय हे फक्त 6 महिन्याचं आहे आणि या 6व्या महिन्यामध्ये आपण आज दुसरी नॅशनल लेवल मूटकोट कॉम्पिटिशन आपण त्या ठिकाणी करतोय. ज्या वेळेसला बार काउन्सिल ऑफ इंडियाकडनं मान्यता मिळाल्यानंतरनं आम्हाला ती मान्यता ऑक्टोबरच्या 1 तारखेला मिळाली आणि महाराष्ट्र शासनाचे 28 सप्टेंबरला ॲडमिशन त्या ठिकाणी क्लोज झाले होते. परंतु हे कॉलेज एक काहीतरी व्हिजन आणि एक मिशन घेऊन आम्ही त्या ठिकाणी पुढे निघालेलो आहे. एक मुलगा जो स्वारगेटच्या फुटपाथवरती राहतो, ज्या मुलाच्याकडे खायला प्यायला काही नव्हतं, तो मुलगा पुण्यामध्ये येतो आणि गोरगरीब, शोषित, दलित, वंचित, आदिवासी समाजातली लोक शिकली पाहिजेत, लोकांच्या दारापर्यंत शिक्षणाची गंगा गेली पाहिजे, म्हणून ज्या व्यक्तीनं 1986 साली पुण्यामधला प्रवास चालू केला, 1995 साली या शिक्षण संस्थेची स्थापना झाली आणि आज सांगताना आनंद वाटतो की तो रस्त्यावरती राहणारा मुलगा, ते म्हणजे आमचे वडील, आमचं दैवत प्राचार्य डॉक्टर सुधाकरराव जाधवर सर, तिथून या शिक्षण संस्थेचा जो प्रवास चालू झाला, या प्रवासामध्ये आज जवळजवळ 25,000 पेक्षा जास्त विद्यार्थी, 80 पेक्षा जास्त शाळा आणि कॉलेजेस आणि 1,500 पेक्षा जास्त शिक्षक आणि शिक्षकेतर कर्मचारी आज या शिक्षण संस्थेमध्ये त्या ठिकाणी शिक्षण घेत आहेत. आणि अनेक लोक आमच्या वडिलांना म्हणली, अनेक लोकांनी माझ्या वडिलांचा अपमान केला की तुम्ही शिक्षण संस्था चालवू शकत नाही, तुमच्याच्यानं प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेस रन करणं होणार नाही. त्याच्यामुळं सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा ज्या वेळेसला BCIची मान्यता मिळाली, एकही स्टाफ नसताना, एकही विद्यार्थी नसताना, मोबाईलमध्ये जेवढेही ॲडव्होकेटचे नंबर आहेत त्या सगळ्या लोकांना फोन केला आणि म्हणलं कृपया करून आमच्याकडे जजिंगला तुम्हाला यावं लागतंय. आणि कॉलेजला एकही माणूस लिगली नसताना आपण त्यावेळेसला पहिली नॅशनल लेवल मूटकोट कॉम्पिटिशन आम्ही घेतली. त्याच्यातले आमच्या पोटले मॅडम या ठिकाणी बसलेल्या आहेत, त्यांच्या साह्यानं हा कार्यक्रम घेतला. आज मला सांगताना आनंद वाटतो, मुझे बताते वक्त भोयन साहब बहुत ही गर्व की बात है ये हमारे लिए कि आज तकरीबन 38 टीम्स पूरे इंडिया से यहाँ पे आए हुए हैं। आंध्र प्रदेश की टीम है, राजस्थान से टीम यहाँ पे है, मध्य प्रदेश की टीम यहाँ पे है। तकरीबन 7-8 राज्यों का पार्टिसिपेशन ये प्रोग्राम में आज बहुत अच्छी रूपे यहाँ पे हुआ आहे। आणि म्हणून माझ्या सर्व मित्रांना एकच विनंती आहे की ज्या पद्धतीनं ही संस्था स्थापन केल्यानंतर आम्ही अत्यंत मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती तुमच्या सगळ्यांसाठी कष्ट घेतोय। हे कष्ट घेत असताना आज लोकांचा फक्त विश्वास हे न्याय व्यवस्थेकडे त्या ठिकाणी राहिलेला आहे। आज अनेक लोकांकडे जर आपण बघितलं, अनेक जर आपण मीडिया पाहिला तर प्रत्येक व्यवस्थेवरती त्या ठिकाणी घाला घातला जातोय। आज इलेक्शन कमिशनला त्या ठिकाणी शिव्या घालतायत लोक, सरकारला शिव्या त्या ठिकाणी घालतायत, परंतु आज एकमेव न्याय व्यवस्था अशी आहे की जो तळागाळातला गावामध्ये असलेला माणूस सुद्धा असं म्हणतो की जर तुम्ही माझ्यावरती अन्याय केला तर मी तुम्हाला कोर्टामध्ये खेचेल आणि त्यावेळेसला मला न्याय त्या ठिकाणी मिळेल आणि तो न्याय मी त्या ठिकाणी मिळवून घेईल। आणि त्याच्यामुळे आज ज्या वेळेसला तुम्ही या क्षेत्रामध्ये आलेला आहात, पैसे तर प्रत्येकाने कमवलेच पाहिजेत, परंतु हे पैसे कमवत असताना आपण अत्यंत मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती इथिक्स ठेवणं, ते इथिक्स ठेवत असताना गोरगरीब लोकांना त्या ठिकाणी त्यांच्या विरोधामध्ये न जाता ते आपले लोक आहेत याचा विचार करून आपण पुढे जाणं, हा अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा एक संदेश आम्हाला या व्यवस्थेच्या माध्यमातून आज त्या ठिकाणी द्यावासा वाटतो। आज महेंद्र महाजन साहेब या मंचावरती उपस्थित आहेत। मला साहेबांचं नेहमीच त्या ठिकाणी फार मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती साथ ही नेहमीच मला त्या ठिकाणी लाभत असते। आज साहेब आपण या ठिकाणी आमच्या विनंतीस मान देऊन त्या ठिकाणी आलात, मी आपले मनापासून त्या ठिकाणी आभार व्यक्त करतो। मी नेहमी महेंद्र महाजन साहेबांचं ज्या वेळेसला त्यांचे मी उद्गार व्यक्त करतो त्यांच्याबद्दल, त्यावेळेसला मला संत तुकाराम महाराजांचा एक अभंग आठवतो। संत तुकाराम महाराज असं म्हणतात, कमोदिनी काय जाणे तो परिमल, भ्रमर सकळ भोगत असे, तैसे तुझं ठाव नाही तुझे नाम, आम्हीच ते प्रेम सुख जाणो। एक प्रिन्सिपल डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज असताना सुद्धा व्यक्ती ज्या पद्धतीनं तळागाळातल्या लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचतो, अनेक चांगल्या पद्धतीच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज त्यांच्या कार्यकालामध्ये तो राबवतो, अनेक लोकांपर्यंत वाड्यावस्ती तांड्यांपर्यंत झोपडपट्ट्यांपर्यंत फ्री लिगल एडची व्यवस्था त्या ठिकाणी घेऊन जातो, अशा पद्धतीचा एक व्यक्ती आज आपल्याला मार्गदर्शनासाठी या ठिकाणी लाभलेले आहेत। मी त्यांचेही मनापासून त्या ठिकाणी अभिनंदन व्यक्त करतो। आज पराग काळकर सर आपल्याकडे आलेले आहेत, आपल्या एज्युकेशनचे आपल्या पुणे विद्यापीठाचे ते प्रमुख आहेत। त्यांचंही मार्गदर्शन हे नेहमीच सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना आणि सर्व संस्थाचालकांना अत्यंत मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती त्या ठिकाणी लाभत असतं। मी त्यांचेही मनापासून आभार व्यक्त करतो। आणि आपण गेल्या वर्षीपासून एक नवीन प्रथा त्या ठिकाणी संस्थेनं चालू केली की ज्यांचं अत्यंत उच्च दर्जाचं काम, लोकांसाठीचं काम या ज्युडिशरीला असेल किंवा लिगल एज्युकेशनला ज्यांनी स्वतःचं योगदान अत्यंत मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती दिलेलं आहे, अशा लोकांना आपण जीवन गौरव पुरस्काराने गेल्या वर्षीपासून आपण सन्मानित करायला सुरुवात केली। आणि आज हा दुसरा जीवन गौरव पुरस्कार आपण ॲडव्होकेट एसी आव्हाड सर यांना आपण त्या ठिकाणी प्रदान करतोय। सर हे माझ्याही वडिलांचे त्या ठिकाणी गुरु आहेत आणि मला वाटतं किमान 1500 1,500 ते 2,000 जजेस हे सरांच्या अंडर त्या ठिकाणी शिकले, तयार झाले आणि आज ते समाजाची सेवा करण्यासाठी म्हणून या लीगल व्यवस्थेमध्ये त्या ठिकाणी आलेले आहेत। मी सर्व वक्त्यांचे, सर्व मान्यवरांचे मी मनापासून त्या ठिकाणी आभार व्यक्त करतो। मी भुयान साहेबांचे आणि मोडक साहेबांचे यांचेही मी मनापासून आभार व्यक्त करतो। आय वन्स अगेन एक्सप्रेस माय डीपेस्ट ग्रॅटिट्यूड टू ऑनरेबल जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट, ऑनरेबल जज ऑफ हाई कोर्ट, डिस्ट्रिक्ट ज्युडिशियरी, डिस्टिंग्विश्ड गेस्ट, फॅकल्टी मेंबर्स, ऑर्गनायझर्स and respected members, participants for making this occasion truly valuable. Thank you. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
धन्यवाद सर। यानंतर या मंचावरती संस्थेचे उपाध्यक्ष यांनी लिहिलेल्या एका पुस्तकाचं प्रकाशन व 1 मंथ सर्टिफिकेट कोर्सचं प्रकाशन मान्यवरांच्या शुभ हस्ते या ठिकाणी संपन्न होतोय। मी सर्व मान्यवरांना विनंती करतो की आपल्या शुभ हस्ते या ठिकाणी या पुस्तकाचं उद्घाटन आपण या मंचावरती करावं। यानंतर 1 मंथ कोर्स सर्टिफिकेटचं वही मान्यवरांच्या शुभ हस्ते या ठिकाणी प्रकाशन या मंचावरती होतोय। जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण धन्यवाद. सर्वांना विनंती आहे की आपण स्थानापन्न व्हावं. आजच्या या कार्यक्रमासाठी मंचावरती चीफ गेस्ट म्हणून सन्माननीय जस्टिस उज्ज्वल भुयान साहेब, जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया न्यू दिल्ली यांचा सन्मान जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटच्या वतीने या ठिकाणी संपन्न होतोय. मी तो सन्मान संस्थेचे उपाध्यक्ष ॲडव्होकेट शार्दूलराव जाधवर सर यांना विनंती करतो की आपण आपल्या शुभ हस्ते हा सन्मान या ठिकाणी करावा. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान संपन्न करावा. धन्यवाद सर. यानंतर पुढील सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. सन्माननीय जस्टिस श्रीराम मोडक सर, जज बॉम्बे हायकोर्ट मुंबई यांचाही सन्मान जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूटच्या वतीने या ठिकाणी मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान मंचावरती संपन्न करूयात. धन्यवाद सर. सर्वांना विनंती आहे की आपण स्थानापन्न व्हावं. या मंचावरती सन्मान संपन्न होतोय. सन्माननीय डॉक्टर पराग काळकर सर, प्रो व्हाईस चान्सलर सावित्रीबाई फुले पुणे विद्यापीठ पुणे यांचा सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान मंचावरती संपन्न करूयात. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान संपन्न करूयात. धन्यवाद सर. यानंतर मी सन्माननीय पराग काळकर सर यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपले मनोगत व्यक्त करावं.
Very good afternoon, Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan sir, Judge Supreme Court of India, New Delhi, Honorable Justice Shriram Modak sir, Judge Bombay High Court, Mumbai, Honorable Mahendra Mahajan sir, Principal District Judge and Session Judge Pune, Honorable Shyam Rukme sir, our senior guide, Adhav sir, the person who created this empire in just 12 years, Dr. Sudhakar Jadhavar sir, the young leader who is taking this education institute ahead, Advocate Shardulrao Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar madam, Principal Dr. Sapna Dev madam, all the students come from all over India for the second Moot Court competition with just in 6 months from the starting of this law institution. Honorable sir, Pune was known as Oxford of East, and Oxford of East has speciality that there is a one university and few institutions. But now recently we have discovered that it has become Boston of East. There are many universities and many institutions. So today this city hosts almost 30 universities. 2 are likely to come in next 6 months before the next academic start, and more than 200 plus institutions, and they are delivering very nicely like Jadhavar Institute. But with the kind of quality these new institutes are creating for us, we wish to be Nalanda of West, where we can create the knowledge for the future world, not only for the India. I'm very happy that this institute, starting from inception, they are focusing on the legal education in perspective of problem-based learning, project-based learning, and experiential learning. So I'm very happy that all the students who come all across the country for the second Moot Court, it helps us to learn from people, and today we are seeing a lot of stalwarts in legal education are present on this auspicious diet. All the students of future, that we have to see that content cannot be created by ChatGPT or AI. It can be curated in case you want some kind of correction. So try to see that, because legal profession, I'm not an expert, but it has various new fields are coming besides appearing in various courts and legal proceedings. There are arbitration is there, then drafting, content creation, and so many new fields are coming. So in these 2 days, you must have learned lot of new things are coming in the legal profession besides appearing in the courts. So there are various professional, and sir, we have 16 law colleges earlier. Now we have crossed almost 43, 44 law colleges. In last 4 or 5 years, the number of students who are seeking for the legal education, they want to become legal expert, is more than threefold. And I think the Jadhavar group of institute is taking care of this. Education should become practical oriented. So what I have discussed with sir, that he was telling that from the day one, the student who is coming out of this LLB or LLM should be ready to appear in any of the legal profession. So I wish all the best for the student. This competition, winners and losing is not important. What you learn at the end of the day and what you can do better after going back from here is most important. So future legal expert, future legal professionals, I wish you all the best from Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Thank you.
धन्यवाद सर. यानंतर मंचावरती उपस्थित सन्माननीय ॲडव्होकेट डॉक्टर आव्हाड सर. यानंतर मी सन्माननीय डॉक्टर आव्हाड सर यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपलं मनोगत व्यक्त करावं.
Good afternoon, Honorable Justice Buyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Justice Moot Sir, Judge, Bombay High Court, Honorable Sri Mahajan Sir, Principal District Judge, Pune, Honorable Sri Rukmay Sir, Principal Judge, Family Court, Pune, the dignitaries on the dais, Pro Vice Chancellor Parag Kalkar Sir, Advocate Dr. Sudhakar Jadhavar Sir, Advocate Dr. Shardul Rao Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar Sir, dignitaries on the dais and of the dais. Friends, I am a teacher and a lawyer, but the organizers have given me only 2 minutes. I have been informed that now there is a backup program hereafter also. I will try to finish within 2 minutes. It is like a pressure writing. But instead of saying something, in one sentence I will say, I express my gratitude towards this institute and the founder of this institute, Dr. Sudhakar Jadhavar Sir, and his able son, Shardul Rao. Friends, it reminds me, long back, Dr. Jadhavar Sir had been my student and he used to attend my classes. I remember that for the whole day he used to work, and after working for the whole day, he used to come and he used to sit for the classes and prepare for his exams. He has done and he has obtained so many degrees. I think, Dr. Jadhavar, after Dr. Ambedkar, so many degrees are with you only, and I congratulate you for the same. I really congratulate him because, friends, most of you may be from the urban areas and the second generation lawyers. It is very difficult for the first generation lawyer to come and to prosper. Likewise, Dr. Jadhavar, he came from a very remote rural area place and he established his own empire in Pune. I really congratulate Dr. Jadhavar for his all achievements in life, and I also wish him a great success. Let this institute be the champion of not only education but of justice and have the name and the fame throughout India. I also express my gratitude to Mrs. Jadhavar and also Mrs. Buyan Madam to be present here. I wish best of luck for the participants here and thank again for giving me this honor today to be with you. Thank you very much.
धन्यवाद सर. या मंचावरती सन्मान संपन्न होतोय. सन्माननीय श्याम रुक्मे सर, प्रिन्सिपल जज, फॅमिली कोर्ट पुणे यांचा सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न करूयात. धन्यवाद सर. मी सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपलं मनोगत व्यक्त करावं.
His Lordship Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge Supreme Court of India, His Lordship Sri Modak Sir, Judge High Court of Mumbai, Sri Principal District and Session Judge Sri Mahajan Sir, Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor Kalkar Sir, या संस्थेचे अध्यक्ष सुधाकरराव जाधवराव सर, ॲडव्होकेट श्री शार्दूल जाधवर सर, या लॉ कॉलेजच्या प्रिन्सिपल देव मॅडम. फर्स्ट अँड फॉरमोस्ट इन ॲडव्हान्स आय वूड लाईक टू कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स अँड विनर्स ऑफ द सेकंड मूट कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशन. I am aware that we all are eager to hear His Lordship. I just want to share two things. 30 years ago, I was student like you in Symbiosis Law College. Second secret is that my roots and roots of Jadhavar sir's village are same. That is old Dharamshiv district. Now I belongs to Latur district. Sir belongs to Dharamshiv district. Senior advocate Sri Awad sir, all my colleagues, though it is a holiday, they were judging the moot court competition. My colleagues are here, faculty of this law college, all other dignitaries and students. You have participated in a competition. Now you will be entering soon or later in a real practical field of noble profession of law. I just want to tell three things. And coming to the law college or any school or college is a learning process for all. You have to build a habit to live in present, because that becomes the past tomorrow and you don't have to worry about the future if do well today. Another solution from facing any problem in future will be, if you come across any problem, just remember three things: that constitutional values, professional ethics, and social responsibilities are the key to guide you in any difficult phase. Nowadays, health should be the priority, and most important, we are conscious about all other things. Means there is a lot of information, but we are lacking in knowledge. The institutions like the Jadhavar institution is taking efforts to give knowledge to common man. No institution or person is bigger than the common man. I am sure you will start your career in either law or any other field to help the common man of this country, due to whose faith and belief this country was great, is great, and will be great. Jai Hind.
धन्यवाद सर. या मंचावरती सन्मान संपन्न होतोय. सन्माननीय महेंद्र महाजन साहेब, प्रिन्सिपल डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज अँड सेशन जज यांचा सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण हा सन्मान मंचावरती संपन्न करूयात. सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपलं मनोगत व्यक्त करावं.
At the valedictory function of second national level Jadhavar Moot Court competition. The chief guest, Honorable Sri Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, the Lordship's better half, Srimati Bhuyan, the guest of honor, Honorable Sri Justice Sri Ram Modak, Judge, Bombay High Court, my colleague, Sri Rukme, Principal Judge of Family Court, Sri Parag Kalkar, Pro Vice Chancellor, Pune University, Sri Sudhakar Jadhav, President of Jadhavar School of Institution, my young colleague, Advocate Sri Shardul Jadhavar, the Vice President of Jadhavar Group of Institution, Srimati Dev, Principal of Law College of Jadhavar Law College, Pune, the dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, DGP Sri Bombatkar, my colleague Sri Mendhe, another colleague judges, the former President of Pune Bar Association Sri Janjal, Dronacharya of the law students not only in Pune but entire Maharashtra, Sri Sudhakar Award sir, Senior Advocate Sri Jain sir, all other advocates, law college students, participants, faculty members and the participants and winners of the moot court competitions. I came to know about Sri Sudhakar Jadhavar in one of the function of Advocate Hingmire, where Mr. Jadhavar was felicitated by that NGO. After grant of permission for starting the law college, for the first program of this law college, I was called and I am fortunate to attend that program. Mr. Shardul Jadhavar said that for the advocacy, for the judgeship, for the successful person, there must be three qualities: knowledge, skill and integrity. I will add one category in that characteristics, that is a discipline. If you want to success in every field, not only advocacy, but in every field, there must be a discipline. In the law field, the starting 4 to 5 years are such years which will give you a negative thinking about after getting the education of 3 years or 5 years. When I came in the practice, I am not getting much earning source to maintain my family, but there must be some waiting period in every field, and in the law field the waiting period is always there. You are fortunate that in the first year there is a second national level moot court competition was organized by your college. We were not so fortunate in our law college area years. There was no such facilities of moot courts. There were no such functions. I remember that for the first time after 15 years of my law practice, I was interacted with the High Court Justice. In your first year, you are fortunate to have Sri Ram Modak Sahib, the Judge Bombay High Court, and Honorable Sri Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan Sahib, Judge of Supreme Court, to have an interaction. It is said that not only the knowledge but skill is necessary for the advocacy. Unless there is a skill of pleading, drafting, writing of judgment or the arguments, you cannot be a successful lawyer. As Parag Kalkar sir said that 43 law colleges are functioning in Pune district or Pune University. But let me assure you that although there are 43 law colleges, but the pendency of the court and the litigation is so increasing that you cannot believe that in Maharashtra, in Pune district, there are 8,15,000 cases are pending, and which is a 15% of total Maharashtra. And therefore, so far as advocates in Pune district, there would not be any problem for getting the profession or getting the briefs. A discipline says that when there is a speaker, Honorable Sri Justice Sriram Modak, and there is a speaker, Honorable Sri Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, the district judge shall not take much time. Therefore, I am thankful for organizer for calling me, giving me felicitation, and giving me a chance to sit with the dignitaries, Sri Ram Modak Sahib and the Ujjwal Bhuyan Sahib. Thank you very much.
धन्यवाद सर. यानंतर या मंचावरती जस्टिस श्रीराम मोडक सर, जज बॉम्बे हायकोर्ट मुंबई.
I know we have to finish the program in time. Time allotted to me is 15 minutes. But I will finish within 10 minutes. Because even I am eager to hear Justice Bhuyan. Honorable Justice Sri Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, learned Principal District Judge Sri Mahajan, learned Principal Judge Family Court Sri Rukme, founder of this institute, Dr. Sudhakar Jadhavar, Pro Vice Chancellor Sri Kalkar, young and dynamic Vice President Shardul Jadhavar, Principal of this law college, Dev Madam, and the senior most advocate to whom we have bestowed Life Achievement Award, Sudhakar Award Sir, members from District Judiciary sitting in the audience, senior advocates, Bhuyan Madam, Mrs. Jadhavar Madam, dear students of this college, and moot court participant. In fact, when Dev Madam came to me to invite me to attend this function, and when I have prepared for this speech, I have prepared in English. But after coming here and after seeing the atmosphere here, I have decided to speak in Marathi. Chief guest, Sri Bhuyan sir may excuse me for this. मित्रांनो, आज आपल्याकडे मूट कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशनचं समारोपाचा कार्यक्रम आहे. आम्ही मूट कोर्टचा प्रॉब्लेम बघितलेला आहे. आपण विद्यार्थ्यांनी देखील वाचलेला आहे. आज त्याविषयी बोलण्यासारखं खूप आहे. तो प्रॉब्लेम आपण बघितला आहे की दोन तरुण मुलं असतात, एक मुलगा असते, मुलगी असते. त्यांची ओळख होते, प्रेमात रूपांतर होतं, फिजिकल इंटिमसी होते आणि पुढच्या गोष्टी घडतात. पुढे ते लग्न करायचं ठरवतात. मग परत वादविवाद होतो, पोलिसांची मदत घेतात आणि FIR होते. या परिस्थितीत FIR हायकोर्ट क्वाश करू शकतो की नाही हा मुद्दा होता. त्यासंबंधी खूप सारं बोलण्यासारखं आहे. अशी FIR होऊ शकते का? एकदा त्यांनी प्रेग्नन्सी टर्मिनेट केल्यानंतर FIR होऊ शकते का? तिथे एस्टॉपल लागू होतो का? लग्न झाल्यानंतर दोघंजण एकत्र राहिलेले आहेत, मग कोर्टात जाऊ शकतो का? असे खूप सारे प्रश्न येऊ शकतात. पण मी त्याच्याविषयी नाही बोलणार आहे, कारण त्यासंबंधी खूप मटेरियल अवेलेबल आहे. जजमेंट्स आहेत, सर्क्युलर्स आहेत, निरनिराळ्या व्यक्त्यांनी मतं मांडलेली आहेत. आय एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्पीक ऑन दॅट टॉपिक. देर इज वन मोर व्ह्यू. व्हॉट इज दॅट व्ह्यू? सोशल aspect. What is the social aspect? When two youngsters fall in love with each other and when they cross the limit, what happens is inevitable. So there is a social aspect. याविषयी मी 1 मिनटं बोलणार आहे आपणाविषयी. पण तो विषय बोलायच्या अगोदर मला या इन्स्टिट्यूटविषयी 2 शब्द बोलणं हे उचित वाटतं. जाधवर कॉलेज सुरुवात होऊन 1च वर्ष झालेलं आहे, पण जाधवर ग्रुप ऑफ इन्स्टिट्यूट सुरू होऊन 14 वर्ष झालेली आहेत. तसं म्हटलं तर लॉ कॉलेज बाल्यावस्थेत आहे. मी आल्यानंतर काही गोष्टीचं निरीक्षण केलं. जजचा स्वभाव असतो निरीक्षण करण्याचा. निरीक्षण केलं. आय ऑब्झर्व्ड some things. I must share with you, because judge always used to express his opinion in a judgment. Now this is not my judgment but just opinion. What I have seen, पाहुण्यांचा आगमन झाल्यापासून ते आत्तापर्यंतच्या क्षणापर्यंत ज्या ज्या गोष्टी मी बघितल्या या सगळ्या वाखाणण्याजोग्या आहेत. म्हणजे देव मॅडम माझ्याकडे आमंत्रण द्यायला आल्या होत्या आणि त्याच्याबरोबर पुण्याचे प्रसिद्ध विवेक भारगुडे वकील होते. त्यांनी मला जाधवर कॉलेजची माहिती सांगितली आणि सुधाकर जाधवकर सरांनी लिहिलेलं मला एक पुस्तक दिलं. आता एक जण मला वाटतं कालकर सर कोणी म्हणालं की त्यांनी डिग्री ज्या घेतलेल्या आहेत त्या खूप डिग्री आहेत. ते म्हणाले, मला आठवतं आहे आपल्याकडे एक मंत्री होते श्रीकांत जिचकार. त्यांनी पण खूप डिग्र्या घेतलेल्या होत्या. खूप विद्वान मंत्री होते. दुर्दैवाने अपघातात वारले ते. पण मी जेव्हा जाधवर सरांचं पुस्तक बघितलं त्यात त्या डिग्र्या लिहिलेल्या आहेत. मला उत्कंठता निर्माण झाली की ही व्यक्ती कोण आहे. कारण लॉ कॉलेज नुकतंच सुरुवात झालेलं आहे. मी इथे 2018ला होतो तेव्हा जाधवर इन्स्टिट्यूट होती पण लॉ कॉलेज नव्हतं. तर 6 महिन्यात ही प्रगती आहे. आल्यानंतर सर्व कार्यक्रमाचं नियोजन, वक्तशीरपणा, वेळेचे काटेकोरपणे पालन, या ज्या गोष्टी मी निरीक्षण केल्या या खरोखरच स्तुत्य आहेत, वाखाणण्याजोग्या आहेत. सुधाकर जाधवर सरांनी ते पुस्तक लिहिलं आहे, मी बघितलं तर महाराष्ट्रातली जी थोर संत परंपरा आहे, जे प्रख्यात समाजसेवक होऊन गेलेले आहेत, ऐतिहासिक व्यक्ती आहेत, या व्यक्तींविषयी थोडक्यात परिचय त्याने करून दिला आहे. ते पुस्तक मी चालण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. मी असं म्हणेन ते पुस्तक अतिशय उपयुक्त आहे. म्हणजे आपण त्यांच्या संस्थेत आलो आहे म्हणून त्यांची स्तुती करायची असा भाग नाही आहे, पण खरोखर उपयुक्त आहे. कारण त्या व्यक्तीविषयी थोडक्यात माहिती तुम्हाला मिळते. ती व्यक्तिमत्व अशी आहेत की थोर व्यक्तिमत्व आहेत. त्या प्रत्येकावर 500-500, 600 पानाची उपलब्धता आहे पुस्तकांची, पण त्यांनी ते थोडक्यात त्यांच्या रसाळ शब्दामध्ये त्याचं वर्णन केलेलं आहे. म्हणजे अशा संस्था चालकांना मी भेटायला खूप उत्सुक होतो. आणि इथे आल्यानंतर मला ते अनुभवास मिळालं. आपल्या ज्या 4 महिला विद्यार्थ्यांनी जे नृत्य केलं ते खरोखर अप्रतिम होतं. मी सांगितलं मी विषयाविषयी काही बोलणार नाही आहे. विषयाविषयी जस्टिस भुयान इज गोइंग टू स्पीक विथ यू and all of you are eager to hear him. So I am not going to speak, though I have prepared. But I have closed my that speech and I will speak about the institute only. तर त्या महिला विद्यार्थिनींनी 2 नृत्य सादर केली, ती अतिशय उत्तम आहेत. एक गणेश वंदन आहे, महाराष्ट्राची देवता आहे. मला दुसऱ्या नृत्याविषयी सांगायचं आहे. आपण जर बारकाईने बघितलं ते कसलं आहे नृत्य, ते आपल्या राज्यघटनेची प्रिएम्बल आहे, ती प्रास्ताविका आहे. आपण ते टिपलं असेल. मला खरोखर आपलं कौतुक करावं असं वाटतं की ते प्रास्ताविक आहे, प्रिएम्बल आहे, ते अशा स्वरूपात आपण सादर केलेलं आहे. आत्तापर्यंत मी असं कुठेही बघितलं नाही. आपण प्रास्ताविकाचं वाचन करतो वाचन सर्व ठिकाणी प्रास्ताविक हे प्रदर्शित झालेलं आहे. पण नृत्याचा संगीताचा वापर करून प्रास्ताविक पेश करणं ही कल्पना आहे, नाविन्यपूर्ण कल्पना आहे. मला जाधवर सर, मला खरोखर या व्यासपीठावरून ज्यांना कोणाला ही कल्पना सुचलेली आहे त्यांचं मी जाहीर कौतुक करतो. आणि मी आपल्याला सुचवतो, ही जी कल्पना आहे ना तुम्ही पुढे न्या. आणि ही कल्पना आमची महाराष्ट्र लीगल सर्व्हिस अथॉरिटी आहे, त्यांना द्या तुम्ही ही कल्पना. कारण वाचन तर आम्ही करतो, आम्ही सगळ्यांना सांगतो. वी ऑलवेज टेल द स्टुडंट्स, द ॲडव्होकेट्स, वी शुड रीड द प्रिएम्बल. सो बट explaining the preamble in such a way, it's a very novel idea. आणि ज्या वेळा मी बघितलं तेव्हा माझ्या मनात असं आलं की व्यासपीठावरून ज्यांनी कोणी हे बनवलं असेल त्याला पारितोषिक जाहीर करावं. अतिशय स्तुत्य कल्पना आहे आणि ही पुढे नेली पाहिजे. पण आता मला सरांनी सांगितलं शार्दूनी केलेलं आहे म्हणून मी पारितोषिक घोषित करत नाही. मी आपल्याला खरोखर सांगतो, यू मस्ट कॅरी फॉरवर्ड दिस आयडिया. इट्स व्हेरी इनोव्हेटिव्ह. म्हणजे प्रिएम्बल लोकांच्या मनात बिंबवणं हा अतिशय इफेक्टिव्ह मार्ग आहे. तर आपण जरूर न्यावा, हे कौतुकास्पद आहे. आपण इथे महाराष्ट्र गीत गायलं आणि त्याच्यानंतर संस्थेचे स्लोगन आपण इथे आपण सगळ्यांना ऐकवलीत. मला एक विनोदाने सांगावंसं वाटतं, एक गोष्ट सांगावीशी वाटते की त्यामध्ये काही वाक्य आहेत आणि त्याच्यातलं एक वाक्य, एक शब्द आहे, तो म्हणे उज्ज्वल शब्द आहे त्याच्यामध्ये. आणि कोइन्सिडन्स आहे काय मला माहीत नाही आहे. टुडे वी हॅव गॉट अ चीफ गेस्ट, जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट श्री उज्ज्वल भुयान. म्हणून मी म्हटलं विषयांविषयी मी काही बोलणार नाही आहे. म्हणजे असं आहे की 6 महिन्यामध्ये 2 मूट कोर्ट. अहो आम्ही बघितलं आहे, कॉलेजेस जेव्हा सुरू होतात त्यावेळेला फॅकल्टीज उपलब्ध करून देणं, प्रिन्सिपॉल मिळवणं. लॉ कॉलेजेसला PhD लागतो, तो मिळत नाही कुठेही. इट्स व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट टू गेट अ PhD in a law as a principal having 10 years experience. I think I'm wrong, I'm right. So, यांनी 6 महिन्यामध्ये क्वालिफाईड असलेला प्रिन्सिपॉल नेमला असं नाही. त्यांनी राष्ट्रीय स्तरावरची दुसऱ्यांदा मूट कोर्ट कॉम्पिटिशन घेण्याचं धाडस दाखवलं. हे या संस्था चालकांच्या दूरदृष्टीचा परिणाम आहे. आणि मी खरोखर सांगतो की हायकोर्ट जजेसना आपण एकतर संपर्क साधू शकता, पण 6 महिन्यात तुम्ही सुप्रीम कोर्ट जजला इन्व्हाइट करताय, ते सुद्धा सिटिंग जजला. सो इट शोज युअर करेज, इट शोज युअर डेडिकेशन टुवर्ड्स द स्टुडंट. सो आय रिअली अप्रिशिएट इट. मला लक्षात असं आलं, आता शार्दूलनी वडिलांचं वर्णन करून सांगितलं प्रास्ताविकात, तर त्यांनी कसं खडतर आयुष्य जगलेलं आहे त्यांनी सांगितलं थोडक्यामध्ये. मला स्वतः सुधाकर जाधवर सर म्हणाले, मी अनेक वर्ष प्राचार्यपद केलेलं आहे आणि आता ते संस्थाचालक आहेत. त्याच्यातून लक्षात असं येतं की शिक्षण घेताना त्यांनी जे खडतर आयुष्य जगलेलं आहे, शिक्षण घेताना त्यांना जो काही त्रास सहन झालेला आहे, त्यांना करावा लागलेला आहे, तो त्यांच्या स्मरणात आहे. ते विसरलेले नाहीत. आणि प्राचार्य झाल्यानंतर तिथे काय अडचणी आहेत हे त्यांच्या स्मरणात आहे. त्यांच्या मनामध्ये अनेक कल्पना असतील की आपण प्रत्यक्षात उतरवायला हव्या, पण त्या नाही उतरवता येत. आणि मला अशी खात्री आहे, आज ते संस्थाचालक झाल्यानंतर ही इज ट्राईंग टू इम्प्लिमेंट ऑल द आयडियाज इन सच प्रोग्राम्स. आणि त्याच्यातून एक गोष्ट दिसून येते, त्यांची मुलांप्रती असलेली तळमळ. त्यांनी शिकावं, त्यांनी मोठं व्हावं यासाठी असलेली तळमळ ही मला दिसून येते. मला एक कोटी करावीशी वाटते. त्यांचं आडनाव आहे जाधवर. आडनाव आहे जाधवर. त्या जाधवरमधला जर ध काढून टाकला तर काय येतं? जावर. म्हणजे ते मुलांना हा संदेश देत आहेत की मी ॲटमॉस्फिअर तयार करतो, मी एन्व्हायरमेंट तयार करतो, मी तुमच्यासाठी काय त्यांनी युवा संसद हे कार्यक्रम घेतो, मी तुमच्यासाठी नशा करू नये यासाठी कार्यक्रम घेतो, पण तुम्ही पुढे जा, तुम्ही जावर असा संदेश त्यांना देत आहेत. आणि मला आठवतं आहे, आय रिमेंबर युवा संसद. It's a novel concept of explaining students what are the principles of a democracy. And I remember, nowadays it has stopped, but I remember there was one NGO called as Ukrand. So they used to organize such functions throughout Maharashtra. And because nowadays we don't heard or listen that such programs are conducted. But Jadhavar sir has implemented that scheme by way of Yuva Sansad. And we have seen so many leaders that had come across the party lines and they are guiding the students what are the principles of democracy. Democracy has got its own importance because we have finished our 75 years of independence. And friends, you may note, except one incident of emergency, in all these years, democracy has survived. And that is the success of Indian citizen. And Jadhavar sir, you are trying to inculcate this habit of democracy, explaining to them what are the principles of democracy by way of this method. So it's really appreciable. So friends, all of you are lucky that you are studying in such institution. You are participating in such moot court competition. Now last thing. Now you may see the institutions, they are taking a lot of efforts to teach you best in law courses. They are organizing such moot courts. They are organizing judgment right competitions. They are conducting so many programs. And our Principal District Judge Sri Mahajan sir has already told you, court cases is not the problem. Pendency is not the problem. Once you enter the profession, cases are waiting for you. If it is so, still, why is the problem? The problem is, even though you are taught in a better way, when it's come to implementation, problem lies there. Problem lies there. When you appear before us, when you are taught in the best institution, what is the problem? Problem is that when you argue before us, when you prepare yourself on facts and law, there you are not taking sufficient efforts, not preparing you well, and the problem lies there. We are not getting the proper assistance. So friends, I want to tell you only these things. Studying in a reputed institution is not enough. Once you will enter into practice, you have to follow the principles, you have to follow the values, and you have to prepare well prior to arguing a case. And you should keep in mind that you are not only represent your client, but you are assisting the court in dispensation of justice. So that is very important. And lastly, about the problem which I have explained, it wondered to me why your principal and colleges, they have selected this problem. Problem about a love relationship amongst the adolescents. Why they have selected it? Whether they have selected this because it is happening in their college, whether they have selected it because it is happening in Pune, they have selected it because it is happening in Maharashtra. If you search for a data, you may see 2013 POCSO Act is implemented, and thousands of cases. At every level, there is a special lady judge who look after these cases. So the statistics is alarming. So why this is happening? So moot participant should not read the problem only for arguing in a moot. It has got a social angle also. So time is short to interact with you about what is prevailing in a globe outside world. Time is short. But friends, you may see, now we have become a free economy. We are a Indian society is a orthodox, but now we are westernized. So these values are coming. But friends, it is time to rethink whether we have forgotten our customs, whether we have forgotten our values, whether we have forgotten the legal provisions. Then why students, those students, they have done this? They have crossed their limits. And so the mooters and the students, they should think in mind that in a college, they are coming for studying and for taking education. Nothing objectionable if you talk and interact with rival sex, but you should not cross the limits. That is a message. And you may see what was the plight of that girl. She got abortion. The pregnancy was terminated. And after the marriage, she was separated. You think of this situation. So, message to particularly to girl student is that you have to imbibe in you that you are competent. You are competent. And you should not be the victim of a male counterpart. You are competent to take decision. You have got every right to say no. There is a movement across the globe, my body, my choice. You may read, there is a movement. So the girl students have to be confident that we had come here for taking education. We have right to say no. And we are confident. We can take our decision. We have crossed the stage wherein the women are not allowed to take education. That stage has gone. Cornelia was the first lady who took law education but not allowed to enroll prior to independence. That stage we have crossed. Now ladies are going to Mun also. That stage has crossed. So now it is not a stage of discrimination. Now the situation is, it's a case of victimization. And why victimization? Due to the opportunities and exposure to the society. So that is what message I want to give, that you have to imbibe in yourself that you are competent. You can take your decision and you are right to say no. So this is the message which I want to give you, and thank you for calling me and listening to me patiently.
धन्यवाद सर. आजच्या या कार्यक्रमाचे चीफ गेस्ट सन्मान्य जस्टिस उज्ज्वल भुयान साहेब, जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया न्यू दिल्ली, यांना विनंती आहे की आपण आपलं मनोगत व्यक्त करावं.
My friend and Judge of Bombay High Court, Justice Sriram Modak, Mr. Mahajan, the Principal District and Session Judge Pune, Shri Shyam Rukmi, Principal Judge Family Court Pune, Principal Dr. Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar, the President of the Jadhavar Group of Institutions, Madam Jadhavar, Professor Dr. Parag Kalkar, Pro Vice Chancellor of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Advocate Shardul Rao Sudhakar Jadhavar, the Vice President of the Jadhavar Group of Institutions, Senior Advocate and very distinguished teacher, Sudhakar Awad, all senior advocates, judicial officers and advocates who are present here, Principal Sapna Dev and faculty members of the Jadhavar Law College, my dear students, participants of the moot court competition, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm afternoon to all of you. I'm indeed very happy to be back here in Pune, courtesy the invitation extended to me by the very dynamic lawyer leader, Advocate Janjar, and the Sudhakar Group of Institutions. That brings me back to Pune. Professor Dr. Kalkar has said that Pune is often referred to as the Oxford of the East. Certainly so. It's a center of knowledge and excellence. In fact, just 1.5 months back, I was here in Pune. Every time I come to Pune, I learn something new. And every time I go back from Pune, I become that much more wiser. So there is something in Pune which teaches you. It's the vast repertoire of knowledge and highly educated, cultured and articulate people inhabiting this city. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the Jadhavar group of institutions for this tremendous progress that they have shown in a very short span of time. 10 years, 12 years is indeed a very short span of time, but within this short span of time, they have really blossomed into a throbbing academic hub. Congratulations to Dr. Sudhakar Rao Jadhavar. Your achievements are really impressive, and I must compliment you for that. I must also compliment you for a slightly on the lighter side. You have got lovely mustache, which is equally as complimentary as your achievements on the educational front. My wife always complains to me that I get easily influenced by whatever I see and whatever I hear. So this is another new attraction for me. So I will try to develop my own kind of mustache. So if you invite me next, maybe after a year or so, I may come up with a Jadhavar mustache. So thank you for inviting me. My dear students who are in front of me, on my left-hand side also, I won't say much. Rukmi Sahab has said, Mahajan Sahab has said, of course, Modak Sahab has also said about the niceties of mooting and of the legal profession. But it is true that mooting is now firmly part of the legal curriculum. It has got tremendous benefits also. It has emerged as a vital component of legal education, not merely as an academic exercise, but also as a practical method of learning. It simulates real courtroom environment and processes, thereby transforming passive learning into active participation. While there are advantages of mooting, and these are quite significant, there are also limitations of mooting. Mooting gives you that simulant of a courtroom proceeding, but it can't replace the real-time courtroom proceedings. In actual practice, one often has to deal with unexpected questions. A judge like Justice Modak may place before you, which you cannot or you may not have anticipated. The comfort of a record, a prepared record, may have to give way for a spontaneity, for immediate response. This is where court craft comes in, which is also known as the art of advocacy. Last year, in the Supreme Court, sometime in March, I was part of the bench with Justice Oak when one young advocate argued a case, and she had prepared her case very well. But it was evident that she was arguing along the dotted line, the way she had prepared at home. She had done her homework. So when the court questioned her, she was only responding in a way she had prepared. And when he asked her, she said, yes, this is my first case as a lawyer. So both of us, Justice Oak and myself, we complimented her that indeed you have prepared really well, and you have got a very bright future. But we also told her that she needed to come out of her mooting days. The transition from mooting to real-time court is the challenge. This will, I'm not trying to be passive or trying to dissuade you, but this will come with experience. This will come with practice. your years in the bar. Friends, it is important that, and I presume that many of you will join the bar. Though I must admit that unlike our times, opportunities before a law graduate are manifold today. Litigation, of course, remains the foremost amongst them. You have got so many law schools, like the Jadhavar Group Law School. We have 28 national law universities, so many in the corporate sector. So academia is a very attractive option. As Morak Sahab was saying, that you need a principal having PhD degree with 10 years of experience. So then, and nowadays the law teachers are very well paid. So academia is a very attractive option for the young law students. Judicial service, again, is very, very attractive. And one thing I have noticed in judiciary, in judicial service, and this is across the country, I have done a study. This shows that there is increasing entry of women into the judicial service. If you look at grade 1, that is the district judge level, the figures will hover around across states. Different, some states may have a little bit more, some states may have a little bit less. It is around 25 to 28% women of an entire strength. Next stage, if you come down, that is grade 2, that's civil judge senior division. The percentage of women officers increases to around 35-40%. But the moment when you come down to the base, that is grade 3, civil judge junior division, in Maharashtra it is 46%, in Rajasthan it is well past 50%, Assam it is 60%, and when I went to Telangana, I found that it is 70% women officers. So this is indeed a very, very welcome sign. In fact, last time when I came to Uttan, the Maharashtra Judicial Academy, for a training session, I found out of the 44 judicial officers in training, 39 were women. And many among them were having their babies, so we had to arrange a creche so that their children could be safely taken care of while they were undergoing training. So this is the change that I foresee in the judicial service. On 8th of May, a group of women lawyers, they organized a conference in Delhi, in the Supreme Court. They also invited me, so I was there in one of the sessions. There I have mentioned that when the selection process is objective, very little scope for discretion. The viva voce hovering around 10 marks, 15 marks, 20 marks, like that, we see women entering into the services in great numbers. But when there is a subjective element in selection, or it is entirely subjective, somehow women don't come in. Compared to 40% overall in women representation in the district judiciary, if you look at the high courts, we have only 13.1% of all the high court judges who are women. In Bombay High Court also, I think out of 78, 75 judges, there will be around 10 women judges. And we think that this is a big number. It should not be actually. 86.9% are men, insofar as High Court judges are concerned. Now, when you move into the Supreme Court, since 1950, when the Supreme Court started, till now, it has been 76 years, we have had only 11 women judges. The last time women judges were appointed was in August 2021, when N.V. Ramana was the Chief Justice of India. We had 3 Supreme Court judges, lady judges who were appointed, Justice B.V. Nagaratna, Justice Hima Kohli, and Justice Bela Trivedi. Hima Kohli and Bela Trivedi have retired. We only have Nagaratna today, with whom I am sharing the bench right now. And that makes it 31 in 33, which is roughly around 2%. So this is an area which needs to be looked into. Why the large percentage of women at the base? In our judiciary, we have a pyramid-like structure. The base is the district judiciary, the intermediate is the High Court, and then is the Supreme Court. Why at the base we have so many women officers and they are competent? It is because of their competence and merit they have entered into the service, otherwise they would not have entered. Why is it that it is not translated, that numbers are not translated when we move into the higher judiciary? This is an issue which needs to be looked into. Secondly, as per the statistics given, out of 15 lakh registered lawyers, Bar Council of India, about 3 lakhs are women. But there are very few women advocates who have been designated as senior advocates. Why? Are we to say that out of 3 lakh lady advocates in the country, women advocates in the country, even 100 of them are not competent to be senior advocates? Even 100 of them are not competent to be High Court judges? Are we to wait? An argument was advanced. I won't name the Chief Justice. An argument was advanced that now that we have large number of women in the district judiciary, in due course of time, this will translate into more number of women judges in the high courts. I said, I beg to differ, because insofar as the appointment of judges in the high court is concerned, 70% is from the bar, 30% is from the services. So from 30%, how many women will come through? That is the moot question. It will never be in the ratio that we are looking at. I won't like to name again. Most of the time in the history of the Supreme Court, the entire Supreme Court was only male. Then the Chief Justice was asked, what kind of a scenario you are looking for? He said, I need some women judges. Another judge was asked, he said, I want all the judges of the Supreme Court to be women judges. If all judges of the Supreme Court can be male judges, what is wrong, or how will it make a difference if all the judges of the Supreme Court are women judges? So I believe that presence of women in large numbers will certainly improve the quality of administration of justice and bring in more democratic space within the judiciary. Friends, we have as students of law, I also consider myself as a student of law. All of us, in fact, are students of law. In law, learning never stops. If we think that we know enough, I think that would be the end of your legal profession. Every day is a new day. Every case is a new case. There is no small case or big case. Every case will give you a new dimension. As student of law, we should always remain open to new ideas. There are a couple of things which are essential for the legal, for young professionals. I often refer to this. Shakespeare, in his initial stage, was very fond of lawyers. Therefore, he used to often say, give that example, and he said, behave like lawyers, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends do in law. Inside the courtroom, you will not yield an inch, while representing the interest of your client. But the moment you step out of the courtroom, your friends and colleagues. That is the charm of the legal profession. Of course, I am told that towards the end of his life, something happened. He must have had some bitter experience. Shakespeare became totally disillusioned with lawyers. He said, kill all these lawyers. If you want peace, do away with lawyers. But that's an extreme statement. We all don't subscribe to such extreme statements. Lawyers are social engineers. Lawyers are here to stay. Lawyers are the bridge between the citizens and the courts. Without the lawyers, our citizens would be directionless. So friends, all of us, for all of us, our constitution is the guiding light. Our founding fathers, led by Bharat Ratna Dr. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar, have handed over to us a most transformative document, the Constitution of India. Wherever I go, I ask my students, my audience is mostly students, because I go only to colleges and bar associations. I have stopped going to address the judges, because they have already made up their mind. There's no point giving lectures to the judges. The best is the students and the lawyers. They are the most receptive. So I ask them, which according to you is the most important article or provision in the Constitution? Some would say Article 19, freedom of speech and expression. I say, yes, that's very good. It is one of the most important articles. Some would say 21, more important. No person can be deprived of his life or personal liberty except the procedure established by law. Some would say Article 32, some would say 368, you all know 368, power of amendment of the Constitution. But I would say the fundamental defining feature of our Constitution is the principle of equality. Equality between men and men, equality between men and women, this is the cornerstone of our Constitution. Therefore, I would say our Constitution is such a dynamic document that it has given voice to the voiceless. It has brought people who are on the margins of the society into the mainstream and given them dignity. Dignity of the individual is paramount. My dignity cannot be determined by my birth or by my sex, of where I come from. This is the essence of the Indian Constitution. There is one more important facet of our constitutional vision which I would like to see, and that is the idea of an inclusive India. The Constitution does not merely seek to secure rights in a formal sense, but aspires to create a society where every individual has an equal stake in the governance of the country and in the fruits of its development. Dr. Ambedkar, while speaking on the imperatives of such a democracy, explained this relationship in a very clear and profound terms. He said, "It is indeed a way of life which recognizes liberty, equality, and fraternity as the principles of life and which cannot be divorced from each other. Liberty cannot be divorced from equality. Equality cannot be divorced from liberty. Nor can liberty and equality be divorced from fraternity. Without equality, liberty would produce the supremacy of a few over the many. Equality without liberty would kill individual initiative. Without fraternity, liberty and equality would not become a natural course of things. Friends, let me digress for a moment. For every person, there are turning points in life, some significant developments. It can be one, it can be many. If you ask me what is your turning point of life, or what are the turning points in your life now that you have reached this far, I would say there's 4 turning points in my life, not necessarily in the order of preference. When I was a student in class 7, our regular science teacher was absent. I studied in Don Bosco. It's a Christian school, Baptist school, missionary school. So one teacher came. He said, I am on a holiday. I am Don Bosco, Dibrugarh. He said he had come from there. And he was on his way home. So he was staying there, so he took our class. So he needed to spend the time for the earmark for the teacher. So he was asking all the students, what do you want to become? So many of my friends, one by one, they stood up. One said, I would like to become a doctor. Somebody said, I would like to become an IAS officer. Some said, I would become a police officer. So when my turn came, I was searching for an answer, and then I said, I would like to become a lawyer. That's 1977. So all my friends laughed. So he was asking, why are you laughing? He said, lawyers are liars. So why he wants to become a liar? Then he explained to us, no, there is no single truth. There are different shades. There is no absolute truth. It is the lawyer who will assist the court in arriving at the truth for the moment. We were young students of class 7. These things we did not understand at that point of time. But before leaving, we asked the teacher, sir, you asked us everything. So please tell us your name. Who are you? He said, my name is P.A. Sangma. P.A. Sangma later on went on to become Chief Minister of Meghalaya, then member of the parliament and the Lok Sabha speaker, and people remember him as one of the finest jovial speakers of the Lok Sabha, unlike many of the later speakers that we have seen. This certainly was one of the moments, a transformative moment, I can say. The second, I don't know whether it may not be in the same, was my marriage with Sanghamitra in 1993. So that marriage was an eventful one. It was an arranged marriage, but it had brought a lot of stability in life. For a lawyer, stability in life is very, very important. If you have a tempest kind of a life at home, you are not going to succeed in your profession. There are other aspects of the marriage also. This is not the occasion. Some other occasion we'll certainly discuss. The next one was, I was just 4 or 5 years into the profession when I was appointed as the Junior Standing Counsel of the Income Tax Department. The then commissioner, he asked me, have you done any income tax case before? I told him frankly, sir, I have not done any income tax case before, but I'll try to do very sincerely. He was shocked. He said, my God, what's happening? a person who has not done any income tax case, he is now becoming our standing counsel. But 6-7 years down the line, during those days, there was a system of filing references against the orders of the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. You could file a reference first before the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal itself for making a reference to the High Court. If the tribunal did not do so, you approach the High Court will direct a reference if you succeed. But for that, for department's appeals, you needed opinion of the standing counsel. So one day I received a letter from this very same commissioner. He said, Dear Ujjal, the Central Board of Direct Taxes, which is the highest authority in the income tax department, had gone through all the opinions in recent times, but they have found your opinion to be one of the best. So he said, congratulations. So this really vindicated my position. And indeed, it was a turning point in my life. The last turning point was my transfer to Bombay High Court as a judge. I was a senior judge in Guwahati at that point of time, and many of my lawyer friends, they were very upset with this transfer. They thought that while my seniority in my parent High Court was number 3, in Bombay I would be number 15 at that point of time. So the bar went on a protest. Supreme Court did not take it kindly. In fact, the Registrar General came to my office and told me that Supreme Court has not taken it very kindly. They think that you are instigating the lawyers in protesting. Look, I told him, as a judge, I can have no objection. When the Chief Justice of India tells me that you have to go, I have to go. I have no other option. But I have no control over my lawyer friends. My perspective is different, and their perspective is different. They are looking at a perspective of their High Court, their bar, and they have a right to protest. I can't go and tell them, don't protest. Anyway, these are all things of the past. I distinctly remember on 2nd of October 2019, me, my small family, my sisters, my brothers-in-law, we came to Bombay. And on the next day we took oath. But I must admit, my colleagues in the Bombay High Court, my lawyer friends in the Bombay High Court, from day one, they treated us with open arms. Not for a day we felt that we came from outside. From day one we felt that we are very much part of this great High Court. I went to Nagpur. I did not hold court there, but the lawyers and my colleagues there, they were so friendly, they were so warm. Same thing in Aurangabad, I held court, of course, in Aurangabad. I came here so many times. So, Bombay High Court has given me that direction. And I was able to, it's an ocean of cases in the Bombay High Court. And it has given me that impetus. I can say now many of my judgments in Bombay High Court were appreciated by the judges of the Supreme Court at that point of time. And during that point of time, I read a book written by Girish Kubel, a very well-known journalist. All of you are very aware of him, of Lok Satta, I think, now presently. The name of the book is The Renaissance State. Maharashtra is indeed a Renaissance state. It is home to so many reformist movements. Maharashtra has taught India what civilization is and how you should live together as an inclusive society. In fact, while in Hyderabad, addressing the Bar Association there, I referred to the speech, the judgment of O. Chinnappa Reddy. The students of constitutional law will certainly know his name. Bijoy Emmanuel is one of the outstanding judgments of O. Chinnappa Reddy. Only a judge of his caliber and conviction could have written such a judgment. What is that judgment? I did not know. I would not like to repeat. Please go through the judgment in your leisure time. At the end of the judgment, Chinnappa Reddy reminds us that our tradition teaches tolerance. Our philosophy preaches tolerance. Our constitution practices tolerance. Let us not dilute it. To rephrase it, traditions in Maharashtra teaches tolerance. It's a land of tolerance. Let us not dilute the tolerance that this state has shown us, the rest of the country. This is indeed a Renaissance state, and that stint in Bombay High Court has been a defining moment in my career as I look back. So before winding up, I remember as a young child, we heard the voice of the Nightingale of India, Lata Mangeshkar, singing an Assamese song composed by Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. She sang that on a moonlit night, I can see the beauty of my Assam, she sang. That was 1959-60, in a film called Shakuntala. We all know that Shakuntala's history. Before she passed away, she sang one more Assamese song, again composed by Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. This time she sang, I am the daughter of Godavari, and I am extending my love and affection to the people living on the banks of the Brahmaputra. A lovely song. So, thank you, my friends, for inviting me. And I would have loved to say many more things, but we have time constraints. Next time if we meet, certainly we can exchange some more ideas. But my best wishes to the Jadhavar group of institutions, the Jadhavar Law College, for the excellent arrangements that you have made for, this is the second national level moot court competition. Holding a moot court competition is not easy. Recently I was there in the Bar Council of India National Moot Court competition. To all the students and participants, winning and losing is part of the game. In real life, you are not going to win each and every case. You must learn how to accept a negative verdict, and in due course of time, convert that negative verdict into a positive verdict for the next case. So my best wishes to all the students. I'm sure your participation in this moot court competition, you have learnt a lot, and you will carry back fond memories from this moot court competition. Thank you very much, and God bless.
धन्यवाद सर. यानंतर काही मान्यवरांचा स्वागत या ठिकाणी मंचावरती होतोय. मिसेस भुयान मॅडम, आपलं या ठिकाणी सन्मान या ठिकाणी संपन्न होतोय. मिसेस भुयान मॅडम, आपणास विनंती आहे की आपण मंचावरती येऊन आपला सन्मान या ठिकाणी स्वीकारायचा आहे. यानंतर ॲडव्होकेट सिमरजीत सिंग यांचाही सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. यानंतर पुढील सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. ॲडव्होकेट हेमंत झंजाड सर. ॲडव्होकेट हेमंत झंजाड सर, आपणाही सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. यानंतर पुढील सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतो. ॲडव्होकेट विवेक भरगुडे सर, आपलाही सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. यानंतर या कार्यक्रमाचा आभार व्यक्त करण्यासाठी संस्थेचे संस्थापक यानंतर शीतल पोटले मॅडम यांचाही सन्मान या मंचावरती संपन्न होतोय. जोरदार टाळ्या वाजवून आपण सन्मान संपन्न करूयात. यानंतर या कार्यक्रमाचा आभार व्यक्त करण्यासाठी संस्थेचे संस्थापक अध्यक्ष प्राचार्य डॉक्टर सुधाकरराव जाधवर सर.
जे जे आपणाशी ठावे ते ते इतराशी सांगावे, शहाणे करून सोडावे सकळ जन, असं समर्थ रामदासांनी सांगितलेलं आहे. तेच विचार मनामध्ये घेऊन ज्या ज्या चांगल्या गोष्टी असतात, ज्या ज्या चांगल्या कल्पना असतात, त्या सर्व समाजापर्यंत पोचवल्या पाहिजेत. या उद्देशानं अनेक उपक्रमाचं आयोजन आणि नियोजन संस्थेद्वारे केलं जातं. त्याच्यामधलाच एक भाग म्हणून जाधवर मूट कोर्ट या नॅशनल लेवलच्या स्पर्धा या ठिकाणी आयोजित केल्या आणि त्या निमित्तानं आपण या ठिकाणी सर्वजण जमलेले आहात. हा अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा कार्यक्रम आहे की कॉलेजच्या आयुष्यामध्ये अत्यंत कमी वयामध्ये एवढे स्टॉलवर्ड्स आणि मोठ्या व्यक्ती या क्षेत्रामधल्या आपल्याकडं आलेल्या आहेत. विद्यार्थी खरोखरच नशीबवान आहेत की त्यांना पहिल्याच वर्षी अशा प्रकारच्या अत्यंत मोठ्या स्पर्धा आणि अत्यंत उत्तुंग व्यक्तिमत्व असलेल्या व्यक्तींशी भेटता आलं, बोलता आलं. त्याच्यामुळं तुम्ही खरे नशीबवान आहात, याचा लाभ तुम्ही घेत आहात. हा जो कार्यक्रम आहे याच्यामध्ये आपण एक लाईफ टाईम अचिव्हमेंट अवॉर्ड दिलं. ते दिलं एसी अवॉर्ड सरांना. सुधाकर, माझंही नाव सुधाकरच आहे. सुधाकर अवॉर्ड सरांना आपण लाईफ टाईम अचिव्हमेंट अवॉर्ड देऊन, म्हणजे ज्याला जीवन गौरव पुरस्कार देऊन आपण या ठिकाणी गौरवान्वित केलं. खरं तर हे हजारो वकिलांचे व हजारो न्यायाधीशांचे गुरु आहेत. भारत देशामध्ये आपल्या गुरुला फार महत्त्वाचं स्थान दिलेलं आहे. पूर्वीच्या काळामध्ये साधू संत हे गुरुचं काम करायचे. काय सांगावे त्या संताचे उपकार, म्हणजे गुरुचे. निरंतर मज जागविती, काय द्यावे त्याशी व्हावे उतराई, ठेविता हा पायी जीव थोडा, सहज बोलणे हितोपदेश, करुणी सायास शिकविती, तुका म्हणे वत्स धेनुलेच्या चित्ती, तैसे मज येते सांभाळीती. हे गुरुची जी कामं आहेत, ही कामं अत्यंत चांगल्या पद्धतीनं करून समाजामध्ये अनेक लोक घडवण्याचं काम सरांनी केलं. सर, आमच्या विनंतीला मान देऊन आपण आलात. हा जीवन गौरव पुरस्कार संस्थेचा स्वीकारला, त्याबद्दल संस्थेच्या वतीने मी आपले आभार मानतो. या कार्यक्रमाला अनेक लोक उपस्थित आहेत. बार कौन्सिलचे सगळे पदाधिकारी या ठिकाणी उपस्थित आहेत. अनेक वकील आहेत. एक दोन नावं घेतली, बाकीच्याची नाही घेतली तर वाईट वाटेल म्हणून सगळे वकील वृंद वगैरे. न्यायाधीश या ठिकाणी बरेच आहेत, मोरे साहेब आणि अदर सगळे. आपणही या कार्यक्रमाला उपस्थित राहिलात, आपलेही सर्वांचे मी आभार मानतो. हा कार्यक्रम जो आहे, या कार्यक्रमाला एज्युकेशनमध्ये अत्यंत मोठं काम असलेले आणि आत्ता विद्यापीठामध्ये प्रकुलगुरू या पदावर काम करत असलेले पराग काळकर सर हे आले. कुलगुरूंना येता आलं नाही, कुलगुरूही येणार होते, पण विद्यापीठामध्ये ऐन वेळेला काही कामं निघाल्यामुळं त्यांना येता आलं नाही. तर पराग काळकर सर आणि सुरेश गोसावी सर दोघांचेही संस्थेच्या वतीने मी आभार मानतो. या ठिकाणी श्याम रुक्मे सर, प्रिन्सिपल जज फॅमिली कोर्ट, आणि ऑनरेबल महेंद्र महाजन सर. खरं तर ही एक अत्यंत महत्त्वाची जोडी असं म्हणेल मी, की ज्यांनी समाजामधल्या प्रत्येक कार्यक्रमामध्ये हे जातात आणि सगळ्यांशी संवाद साधतात आणि न्यायदेवता ही जवळ आल्यासारखी लोकांना वाटते. अशा प्रकारचं आपल्या दोघांचंही काम आहे. अनेक सार्वजनिक सामाजिक कार्यक्रमामध्ये आपण सहभागी होता आणि ते व्हायला पाहिजे. ज्या पद्धतीनं आपण काम करत आहात ते खरोखरच प्रशंसनीय आहे. आणि आपण या ठिकाणी आलात, मार्गदर्शन केलं विद्यार्थ्यांना, आपलेही मी आभार मानतो. खरं तर आपण स्टेजवर बसलेली जी लोकं आहेत ही अत्यंत महत्त्वाची आहेत. उच्च विद्याविभूषित आहेत, विशिष्ट पदावरती आपापल्या ठिकाणी उच्च ठिकाणी काम करत आहेत. आणि आपल्या ज्ञानाचा फायदा हा विद्यार्थ्याला झाला पाहिजे म्हणून आपण अशा कार्यक्रमामध्ये सहभागी होत असता. खरं तर ही जी मोठी माणसं आहेत व्यासपीठावरची, यांच्यासाठी एक संत तुकारामाचा एक अभंग आहे की आपुल्या हिताशी जो असे जागता, धन्य माता पिता तयाची या, कुळी कन्या पुत्र होती जे सात्विक, तयाचा हरिक वाटे देवा, गीता भागवत करती सर्वना, अखंड चिंतन विठोबाचे, तुका म्हणे मज घडो त्यांची सेवा, तरी माझ्या दैवा पार नाही. की ज्याची मुलं आणि मुली हे अत्यंत मोठी झालेली आहेत, उतुंग झालेली आहेत, त्यांच्या आईबापाचा हेवा देवाला सुद्धा वाटतो, असं त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांनी म्हटलेलं आहे. म्हणजे आईबापांनी यांना घडवलं, त्या आईबापाचेही उपकार मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती संत तुकाराम मानत असतात आणि ते म्हणतात की देवालाही हेवा वाटतो आणि त्यांच्या आईबापाची सेवा माझ्या हातून घडव, जगद्गुरू म्हणतात. इतकी आपली कर्तृत्व हे मोठं आहे. आपण या ठिकाणी आलात, आम्हाला अतिशय आनंद झाला, आपले मी आभार मानतो. मोडक साहेब, आपण या ठिकाणी वेळात वेळ काढून आलात, अत्यंत चांगल्या पद्धतीनं मार्गदर्शन केलं. संस्थेचे आपण ज्या चांगल्या गोष्टी आहेत आमच्या पाठीवरती थाप तुम्ही मारली आणि खरोखरच शार्दूला अत्यंत उत्तम पद्धतीनं त्याचं नियोजन जर तुम्ही बघितलं तर प्रत्येक गोष्ट टापटीपपणे, अत्यंत उत्कृष्टपणे, शिस्तबद्धपणे ही अत्यंत चांगल्या पद्धतीनं असते. आणि आमचे हे विद्यार्थीसुद्धा बघा, एक तरी आवाज आहे का आता भारत देशात असा कार्यक्रम शक्य आहे का यांच्याशिवाय? लक्षात ठेवा, इतकं चांगलं काम हे विद्यार्थीसुद्धा अत्यंत शांतपणे. कारण खरं तर काय, रवींद्रनाथ टागोरांनी एक कविता आहे त्यांची, रवींद्रनाथ टागोरांची. रवींद्रनाथ टागोर असं म्हणतात की सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे जिथं तुमचं प्रेम आहे, ज्या ठिकाणी तुमच्या प्रेम आहे त्या ठिकाणी शांतता असते, आणि ज्या ठिकाणी शांतता असते तिथं परमेश्वराची वस्ती असते, आणि जिथं परमेश्वराची वस्ती आहे तिथं कशाची कमी नसते. आणि म्हणून शांतता ही अत्यंत महत्त्वाची गोष्ट आहे की जी आपल्या संस्कृतीनं अनेक वर्ष सांगितलेली आहे, ती पाळण्याचं काम आमचे विद्यार्थी, शिक्षक सगळे लोक करतायत. खरं तर आपलेसुद्धा मी सर्वांच्या वतीनं आभार मानतो. या ठिकाणी मोडक साहेबांनी अत्यंत चांगल्या पद्धतीनं मार्गदर्शन केलं, ॲप्रिशिएशन केलं. धन्यवाद सर, आपण आलात आणि मार्गदर्शन केलं, संस्थेच्या वतीने आपले आभार. या ठिकाणी ऑनरेबल जस्टिस उज्ज्वल भोयान सर हे सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे न्यायाधीश आहेत, न्यायमूर्ती म्हणतो आपण त्यांना. ते या ठिकाणी आले, त्यांनी तुम्हाला खूप मार्गदर्शन केलं. पहिल्याच वर्षी तुम्हाला सुप्रीम कोर्टाच्या न्यायमूर्तींचं मार्गदर्शन मिळणं हे तुमचं नशीब आहे. लक्षात ठेवा, आम्ही LLM केलं, मी तर 98चा LLM आहे, पण ना मूट कोर्ट स्पर्धा, ना तिथं कोर्ट जे आत्ता आहे ते, किंवा कुठली स्पर्धा नाही, आणि न्यायाधीश भेटायचे तर लांबच नाही, प्राध्यापकच भेटत नव्हते तर न्यायाधीश पुढची गोष्ट. म्हणजे तुम्ही नशीबवान आहात या अर्थानं मला तुम्हाला सांगायचं आहे की आपण या ठिकाणी आलात आणि अत्यंत उत्तम मार्गदर्शन केलं, त्याबद्दल मी आपले आभार मानतो. आणि असे ज्ञात अज्ञात ज्यांनी मदत केलेली आहे या कार्यक्रमासाठी उपस्थित राहिलेले आहेत, नावं घेता येत नाहीत. अनेक मला या ठिकाणी प्रॉसिक्युटर्स, पब्लिक प्रॉसिक्युटर्समधील लोक दिसत आहेत, तेही या कार्यक्रमामध्ये सहभागी झाले. असे अनेक जे ज्ञात अज्ञात जेवढे सहभागी झालेले असतील सगळ्यांचे मी आभार मानतो. मीडियावाले त्यांचे आपलेही आभार मानतो आणि सर्वांचेच आभार मानतो आणि थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
I'll now quickly start with the prize distribution ceremony. Starting with the judgment writing competition, at third place is N. Abhirami from Weltech University, Chennai. At second position, Vibhanshu Singh, MIT World Peace University, Pune. Please come on the stage quickly. At first place, Shrishti Khandelia from GD Goenka University, Gurgaon. Now for the National Moot Court Competition. National Moot Court Competition. The semi-finalist team, Balaji School of Law, please come on the stage. And JSPM Law College, please come on the stage. These two were our semi-finalist teams. Semi-finalist teams, Balaji School of Law and JSPM Law College. Now coming to another important award, Best Speaker from Prelim Rounds with a cash award of 5,000 rupees is from the Balaji School of Law, Rehana Iqbal Imani. Everyone please keep clapping. Now for the Best Researcher Award at rupees 5,000 rupees, Vidhi Lunawat from Yashwantrao Chavan Law College, Pune. Now for the Best Memorial Award, TC01 Rabindranath Tagore University, Bhopal. They will get a cash award of 15,000 rupees. Rabindranath Tagore University, Bhopal. Best Memorial Award. Now the much awaited announcement. The best speaker for the final round with a cash award of 10,000 rupees, it's Dishna Jain from Shankar Rao Chavan Law College, Pune. Best speaker in the final rounds. Now the results for the final. The runner-up team for the second National Jadhavar Moot Court competition is NBT Law College, Nasik. The runner-up team is NBT. They are the runner-up team with a cash award of 25,000 rupees. And now let's welcome with a round of applause the winning team, Shankar Rao Chavan Law College, Pune, with a cash award of 35,000 rupees.
सर्वांचं अभिनंदन, मान्यवरांचे आभार. या कार्यक्रमाची सांगता वंदे मातरमने होईल. या कार्यक्रमाची सांगता वंदे मातरमने होईल.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला सस्य श्यामला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदल शोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुर भाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
वंदे